Hey everybody, it seems like the ATF has increased their door-to-doorness. It's not even a word, but I'm making it up. Before I jump into that, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that's the Sonoran Desert Institute. Guys and gals, you've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. If you're interested in turning your passion for firearms into a money-paying career, check out sdi.edu/GNG. They have a bunch of fields you can get an associate. You can take individual classes. They have classes on gunsmithing, custom kydex work, ballistics, the shooting sports management. There's all kinds of stuff on there. If you're interested in continuing your education, maybe getting a degree in the field to work with firearms for the rest of your life, check it out. sdi.edu/GNG. Links down below. Thanks to SDI for being a sponsor of the channel. They're continuing their efforts to go to people who have purchased items that were totally lawful, that they made a rule change, and have determined to be machine guns, and I'm talking about forced reset triggers. First, I'm going to show you a video, and then I'm going to read you a letter, because it's happening in a multitude of places. And I'm going to refer you to the video I'm going to pin right there. I'll also put it down below. I gave you some information in a previous video that if you were to have one of these items and you think that you might one day get a knock-knock from these clowns who think that they can make law and enforce law, there are some things you will want to know, because there's certain forms that they might present you. One you don't want to sign, the other you might, and you still should talk to an attorney. That would be my personal suggestion to you. First, I want to show you this video that was sent to me about 50 times, and thank you to everybody who sent it to me. And it's from the owner of Moonlight Industries, who put up his video about the ATF coming to talk to him about a potential purchase. Check the video out. We'll be right back.
Yeah. I own the company Moonlight Industries.
Okay. Oh, really?
So we make like low visibility.
Oh, really?
We specialize in like, right now we have a contract with SEAL Team 6 actually. Okay. We make their like low visibility MP7 rigs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So were you expecting us?
Well, it didn't surprise me when I saw a guy in a plate carrier showing up. So
Well,
got the
we're
Ultima
obviously
OTBs on. So.
Yeah, no. So the reason why we're here is because I don't know. I'm sure you're aware that just recently the ATF classified the FRTs, the force reset triggers, as machine guns.
Yeah.
So we are aware that you may have purchased some of these FRTs.
Okay.
So now we are having, like, the whole agency is basically reaching out to these purchasers.
That's incredible.
And we have to pick them up. You know, they're illegal. So
I won't be answering any questions today. I don't have any comments on this subject. I won't be giving you anything.
Okay, so you
are you refusing to give us the trigger?
I'm not refusing anything. I won't be answering any questions.
Okay. But okay, so we are aware that you did purchase FRTs. Again, you wouldn't be in trouble if you just give those up to us, or if you sold them, you can tell me you sold them.
Sure.
You know, and you're not going to be in trouble for that.
I understand.
So we're just here, honestly, like, just to pick them up.
Sure. It's a bigger conversation than what you're having right now. You know, you decide as you go the rules, right?
Again, that's not something I decide.
It's not. I know. You guys are just here. You guys are just here.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all.
I understand.
I don't want to be here any more than you want me to be here.
The problem is you are the people who go and knock on the doors, right? Mm-hmm. So when they make new laws and you break them, or you go against the citizens, because they've spoken what they buy and what they do. The citizens are speaking, but the government is making their decisions on what they think. They're not being servants to the citizens, right?
And all we're saying is, you know, like, I mean, we, like you said, you know, we are the ones that just come and knock on the door. We just enforce the laws. We don't make the laws. So
I understand.
You know, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're not in trouble. I mean,
no, I understand that.
You know.
No, I didn't do anything wrong. Exactly. That's I love good law-abiding cops who are good people, are doing what they do, and I understand you have families to feed. You're just doing what you're told, so you don't get fired from your job. But there is a problem that exists, and at some point you have to make your decision on which side of the team you're on. So I won't be answering any questions. If I'm not being detained, I'm not under arrest, I'll just be leaving now. Okay. I won't be able to help you with what you're trying to find.
So And just to be clear, so then now you know that if you were to be in possession of these FRTs, then you would be basically breaking the law.
The ATF claims that they're making rules, but there's been no vote. There's been no congressional hearing that says you have the law. You don't make law, right?
I don't.
Yeah, the ATF doesn't make law.
Again,
No.
Again, but it's.
I don't want. Listen, right now I seem like a huge dick. Like I'm like fuck you guys, but I really don't feel that way at all. I just can't, in good faith, when I make the gear for every high-end special operations unit in America right now. That's all I do. That's all I do is support these freedom fighters. A lot of law enforcement SWAT guys. I can't take part in an overstep past the line that says this is or is not legal. Just because you have a badge, you can still do crimes, right?
Right.
So if the American people feel like, the ATF is committing crimes right now, I can't help you. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
Next, I'm going to show you a letter that was dated May 1st, but my viewer received it just a day or two ago, sent it to me, and it's something you might want to pay attention to as well. Now, I can tell you this is for a wide open trigger and was purchased directly from Big Daddy Unlimited. How they got his information, I do not know. There are multiple different ways that ATF can get that information, whether it's from the distributor itself, Big Daddy Unlimited, could be from the payment processor, could be from the shipping. ATF has used a myriad of different scummy ways to try to jam up people for buying things that were totally legal when they bought them, and then they change their mind after the fact. I'm going to blur out his contact information for obvious reasons, but check out the letter. And it's one that we've seen before. This is notifying him that the ATF is responsible for enforcing federal firearms laws. They have information that you have required one or more forced hard reset trigger FRT devices from Redbeard Treasures, Rarebreed Triggers, or any authorized third-party vendor. These items have been classified as machine guns and were unlawfully manufactured. Possession of these devices is a violation of law due to their illegal manufacture. As such, due to the illegal manufacturer, the registration of these devices in the National Firearms Registration and Transfer Record is also a violation of law. This letter officially notifies you that the unlawful receipt and possession of any of these devices is a felony violation of federal law, and devices that are unlawfully received or possessed are subject to seizure or forfeiture by the federal government. Continued possession of any of these devices could result in prosecution for criminal violations of federal law as well as potential state criminal violations. Any future purchase or possession of such devices may subject you to prosecution as well. Goes into the NFA definition of a machine gun, and then here on page 2 says the Gun Control Act of 1968 as amended, blah, 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 prohibits an individual from possessing or transferring a machine gun not lawfully possessed prior to May 19th of 1986. We'll scoot down a little. It says, however, it has been determined that these FRT machine guns, at least one of which is in your possession, were not lawfully manufactured pursuant to this regulation. Therefore, it is not lawful for you to possess the FRT machine gun. Immediately contact your local ATF office at blank within the next 30 days of receipt of this letter to coordinate the abandonment of any and all of the FRT machine guns described above. Thanks to your attention to this matter, and I'm going to leave out the agent and the location. So again, I'm going to caution you that if you happen to have one of these items, regardless of who made it, whether it was of FRT from Rarebreed Triggers or a wide open trigger from Big Daddy Unlimited or anything else, there were a bunch of them that came out right around the same time. ATF is doing knock and talks to people who they know via somehow that you have purchased these allegedly. So talk to an attorney, number one. 2, watch the other video. I'll have it floating above here somewhere, as well as pinned down below in the description and the pinned comment. There's information from Firearms Policy Coalition. I am not an attorney. They are. There's information in that video that could help you if you happen to get one of these letters, or even worse, have some people show up at your door thinking that they should be violating the Constitution or something. Guys and gals, just wanted to get this information out so you can share it, like it, share it. More people need to understand this because people are getting visits. I've had several people reach out saying they've either received the letter or have had a visit from the ATF. So please help me get this information out. If you're into the Second Amendment and everything that's going around in this community, lawsuits, legislation, ATF actions, whatever, then subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you in the loop. Guns and Gadgets brings you Second Amendment news every single day, often multiple times a day, so check the channel frequently. Guys and gals, till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. That's what it's all about. It's in these documents. ATF didn't make them. ATF doesn't give us the rights, nor do any politician. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.